Hey guys, we are Yasuo Group and today welcome to our presentation. Our presentation topic is online payment marketplace. To begin with, let's take a look at the outline for our presentation. Our presentation will be divided into four main parts: the introduction, the case summary, the Q&A, and the conclusion. I'm Joshua and that's on unit.
Case summary: World of mobile payment. The online payment marketplace is experiencing an explosion of innovative ideas, plans, and announcements, which one commentator has likened to a god rodeo, a chaotic situation in which powerful players with different agendas compete with one another for public acceptance and above all, huge potential revenues. Purpose of mobile payments evolution is to control over the customer during the transaction and the information on customer purchase history that the apps will be recording as a valuable marketing asset. Despite this, consumers still prefer to pay with credit cards while on the go, and even cash. Apple is not an exception. It entered the fray on September 9, 2014 with its announcement of Apple Pay for iPhone 6 smartphones. The following video is Apple Pay. Now, you understand what Apple Pay is. So, what are strengths of Apple Pay? The first strength is NFC. This feature allows consumers to bump, swipe, or just come close to a merchant's NFC reader to pay for goods and services. This has changed forever how people shop and communicate with one another. The second strength is security. As you see, the way this security system works is complicated, but it keeps customers safe by preventing hackers from intercepting the NFC communication at the point of sale or when the stream of data moving over the circular network. Third strength is privacy. Apple Pay will not gather any customer information that could be used to target or track consumers or expose them to additional target advertising. So, how Apple Pay makes money? Apple will charge the credit card issuer bank a 0.15% fee in return for guaranteeing the authenticity of the transaction. If the transaction is fraudulent, Apple will pay the issuer. Does Apple Pay has any drawbacks? Yes, it works only on Apple device and only on the latest iPhone 6. Merchants need to buy NFC-enabled point-of-sale terminals, which is quite expensive. Apple Pay is very outstanding, but there are still many strong opponents. I have divided them into two main groups. The first group is non-NFC payment market, and the second group is NFC payment market. So, who are they? Square. They use Square Register, a device that turns a tablet into a point-of-sale terminal and cash register. PayPal. They have three main ways of transaction: through their website, through their devices like Square Register, and through their mobile apps. Google Wallet. It displays ads, coupons, loyalty programs, and daily deals by local merchants nearby on the user's mobile screen. MCX, a joint venture of 15 of the largest retailers. And finally, currency. This is the end of the case summary. Now my friend will continue with the next part.
Now the first question: what is Apple Pay value proposition offered to the customer and the merchant? When a new mobile payment system is announced every day, that means the market for mobile payment is booming and cost competition came as a result. Apple Pay is one of these systems and it is necessary for them to compete. One of the ideas that make Apple Pay stand out among the market lies on its value proposition offered to the customer and the merchant also. Apple Pay is more than an app or a smartphone feature. It's an ecosystem unto itself. Apple Pay first is Apple Pay value proposition offered to the customer. First thing is it offers a faster payment method. Every customer wants to be first on everything, so this will help them a lot. Second is better security. Security. So they guarantee this because of the system problem in the August 2014 when customer info on the iCloud is hacked and one of their credit information is has been stolen. Not sure what the motive of these hackers is, but it's definitely up to no good. The thing is no unwanted advertisement on the Apple. They want to position their system as not the advertised system. They will find another way to earn revenue, which is we are on we are on hit the advertisement online. 14 is famous brand. They decided to sign a contract with famous brand like McDonald's or Disney to promote their system. Customer long-term customer of this famous brand, will use the system of Apple Pay, and they can they can definitely use the system if they think it's good enough. And finally, last but not least, is the private information protection. Now let's move on to Apple Pay's value proposition offered to the merchants. Faster communication method. A contribution to a important community where the merchant can be the boss of themselves, not to anyone, and also true value. No additional fee is charged. That's all for the first question. Now we'll move on to the second.
Okay, question 2. What are some of the limitations of Apple Pay that might prevent its widespread adoption? First off, it works solely on Apple devices and only on the latest iPhone 6. Secondly, merchants need to buy NFC-enabled point-of-sale terminals, and consumers need to change their behaviors to achieve widespread acceptance. Finally, merchants lose some of their control over the point of payment slash purchase moment when they could be upselling customers, offering coupons, ads, and loyalty points.
And now, let's come to the third question. What advantage do the Square and PayPal mobile cash swiping solutions have in the mobile payment market? And what are their weaknesses? Square and PayPal offer users many advantages. Some advantages of Square can be listed as free online store via Square Market, lower pay as you go key risk, barcode scanner connectivity with basic app for iPad, better multi-user permission customization, Square Wallet e-wallet integration, Square Send hardware which makes iPad POS pretty and effective. As for PayPal, it is very flexible online payment and seemingly easily accessed to funds. However, every coin has two sides. Besides many advantages, PayPal and Square has some weaknesses. PayPal blurs the playing line, while Square is not a possibility for a company that super transactions like grocery store, office supplier, and so on. And we also need to confirm the trust in security when we use Square. Square doesn't have a mechanism in place to scan barcodes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I will answer the question, what are some strategies that Apple can pursue to assure the widespread adoption of Apple Pay? First, we talk about the advantages. Apple Pay involves large national merchants. It also has strong security with many layers, and Apple refuses to gather or sell customer profile to credit agencies and data brokers, therefore assuring the customer privacy. However, there are some setbacks of Apple Pay, such as Apple Pay only works on the latest Apple products like iPhone 6 or Apple Watch. It requires the merchants to have the NFC point of sale terminals and demand behavioral changes from the customer. And also, merchants cannot upsell customers offering coupons and such. So we also have a review on what the competitors have in store. The first one is Android Pay, which operate on the same NFC system like Apple Pay. However, Android Pay offer rewards and loyalty programs to their customers. The second one we mentioned is Samsung Pay. Samsung Pay does not require an NFC and therefore is available in almost all stores. The third one we mentioned is the Merchant Customer Exchange, or the MCX. MCX is a joint venture of large retailers, and they are the national supermarkets, restaurant chains, and pharmacies, and it is an influential and considerable opponent. It is available on both iOS and Android, and it offers reward and loyalty programs to customers. It is also usable at other point of sale systems. And the last one we mentioned is the non-NFC or similar technology payment, such as PayPal or the Square Reader device. This type of payments are popular among small businesses like cafes or newsstands. So the strategy that I would like to recommend to Apple is that they develop some sort of reward or loyalty system to attract and keep the customers, and also take advantages of the non-NFC stores for wider usage. Now we reach the conclusion. Control of a customer during the transaction on customer purchase history shown the app's recording as a valuable marketing asset. And the coming mobile payment battle is the one between tech companies like Apple and Google's. Bank and credit card companies will benefit no matter who wins.